Hello, hello. Welcome to the minis for October, and we are focusing on hips and glutes. You will definitely get a bit of a core workout as well, and you'll definitely get a bit of a leg workout, but they are primarily the two areas that we're going to focus on. Starting off with hip thrust, so the whole class today is going to need either a sofa, bed, chair. I've got a weight bench, but I don't expect you to have these at home necessarily. But you need to raise yourself up in order to do the hip thrust, and we're doing loads of them. However, to make sure that our glutes are fully activated, fired up, ready to go, we're going to do some glute activation work with the band on the floor. What often happens after babies, and just actually generally in life, is that you can get really lazy glutes and they don't come to the party, they don't fire up, and other surrounding muscles end up doing the work instead. So it could be that you're a little bit quad dominant, you could be hamstring dominant, but the leg muscles do the work that the glutes should be doing, and that is really normal. But what we can do is activate them first to make sure they're warmed, ready to go and firing properly, so that when we get to the hip thrusts or any of the work that we're going to be doing throughout this series, they are fired up and thoroughly ready to go. I'm going to show you how to do it for this first week, and then for the future series, so with weeks 2, 3 and 4, please do this before you start. So down to the floor, you're going to put your band on here, just above your knees, and then it's going to stay there for a little while, down to the mat. And all we're going to do, feet flat on the floor, we're going to take the knees out, squeeze in, out and squeeze in. Inner thighs get a little bit, and outer thighs as well, actually get a little bit of workout here as well. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go. So we have 8 exercises, and we're going to repeat it twice, 35 seconds for each exercise. So we will be done fairly quickly. It is just a mini, but it's going to be hard. So wearing the band above your knees. In order to get the right position, either on your sofa, bed, chair, whatever you're using, you want your shoulders supported with your legs out to here. With a banded hip thrust, all we're doing is taking the bottom down, squeezing up, down, squeeze up. Doesn't matter what you do with your arms, it's wherever you want them to be comfortable. You can even support your head here by just holding on. Down, squeeze all the way up. Big squeeze at the top through the hips and through the bum cheeks. Down and squeeze. Okay, this time we're going to take it up, drive the knees out, in, back down. Up, out, in and down. So we're adding on an adduction, which is really strong for the hips and really strong for the glutes as well. Out, in, down. My bottom is on fire already. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in and down. Out, in, down. Okay, give your bottom a tap if you need to. Oh, I need to. Come back in. We're going to pulse. Up and up. So we don't go all the way down. We're holding it near the top. Squeezing. Oh my goodness, the burn. If you can't feel this in your glutes, something's going wrong. Maybe you didn't adduct enough at the beginning, but my goodness, my bottom is on fire already. 10 seconds. Okay. One more with the band on. We're going to hold it up and hold it there. So bottom comes down to start, squeeze up, and just hang out. Just squeeze your butt together and hold. That's all we're doing. We're taking the band off in just a second. Keep pushing, driving those hips up. Oh, my bottom is absolutely shaking here. The worst thing is, I've got to do it all again. Oh, squeeze high. Okay, I'm going to press pause, just to give us a little bit longer to take the band off. We are staying with the hip thrust. And you don't want your band too far away, because you're going to have to put it back on for the second set. We are doing a single leg thrust this time. So what I want you to do is take your left leg off. We take the bottom down, push, down and push. So it's the right leg doing the work here, the right glute. Push, down and push. This might feel a little too strong. You can, if you're getting to the point where it's too hurty, put your heel down. There goes the Tamagotchi. So sorry, just ignore it. That's what I tend to do. Yeah, you can put your heel down so it's like a staggered hip thrust. If you can, keep the leg high. Nearly there. 2 and 1. Okay, switching over to the other leg. So it's the left leg doing the work this time, left hip. And we take the right foot off. Down, push, down and push. Okay, my heel's going down now. So it's still the left side that's predominantly doing the work. That right heel is just down for support. Nearly there, 3 seconds. Okay, both feet planted evenly now. We're going to drive up, down for a count of 3. Squeeze up, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. Drive, down, 2, 3. You've got one more pulse, and then we go again. Up, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you ready for a pulse? Up, squeeze, squeeze. Oh! Just smile. It makes it all okay. Don't swear at me. Keep pulsing, keep driving. Squeeze, squeeze. You've got 15 seconds left on this one. And then we're going to have a quick break while we put our band back on. Four, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Should we do it all again? There is no elegant way to get out of that. Okay, quick drink if you need it. And then the band goes back on. That round's a banded hip thrust. One more round, then we're done. It's okay, we've got this. So just above your knees. Make sure you've got some tension. Back down. Support your shoulders. You'll know when it feels comfortable. Down, thrust, down and thrust. I'm sure you've loved this one so much that you can just keep coming back to it, maybe weekly. build strength through your glutes though doing this. If you can do it again on a regular basis, go for it. It's done really quickly, promise. Are you ready? Up, knees out, in, down, up, drive out, in, down. We've got a hip thrust pulse coming up. If you're supporting your head like I am, just try not to put too much pressure through your neck. You don't want to be pushing your head forward. We're just cradling it and supporting it. Down, drive, in, back down, up, out, in, down. Oh, 5 seconds. Last one, up, out, in. I didn't really go down then, I just stepped in. Ready for the pulse? Feet back down, drive up, squeeze, squeeze. I'm loving this, I'm absolutely loving it. You? I know it's doing good though. Squeeze. Oh my goodness. You've got 10 seconds, you can do it. We've got a pulse hold, not a pulse hold, sorry, a thrust hold next. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Don't forget the 10-second break. I need it, I don't know about you. We're holding next. Back into the hip thrust position, feet flat. Squeeze up and hold. Squeeze those bum cheeks together. Squeeze. Can you feel my hips dipping then? Are you really squeezing? You're going to get a break in a second to take the band off. I'm just lying on the mat now, just lying on the bench in pure agony. 5 seconds. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Quick pause while we take the band off. And we're back into those single leg thrusts. Remember with the single leg, try and do it single leg first of all. If you then need to put the heel down to turn it into a staggered movement, absolutely fine. So right foot stays down, left foot lift. We take it down, push, down and push. Oh, hamstrings are failing. If you've got your heel down with me, make sure the left toes are lifted and you've really squeezed that right side up. Make the left side lazy. 2, 1, pause, rest, coming right down. Okay, switching to the other side. Left foot down, right leg lifts, take it down, push, down and push. Same again. If you're staggering, push through the left bottom cheek. We've got 2 more after this one. The end is in sight. Thank goodness. Okay, both feet down, weight evenly through the feet. We drive up, down for 3. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Anyone else got the shakes? It's the lowering, the eccentric movement on the way down. I am quivering up, down, 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 squeeze, down. Last one. Drive, lower. Guess what? We're just pulsing. Drive it up, squeeze and squeeze. Last one, squeeze, squeeze. Drive the hips up. Is one bum cheek hurting more than the other? Mine is. My left one is on fire. I can feel my right one isn't 100% coming to play. So I'm squeezing it more. Squeeze. That's my lazy one. 10 seconds. You've got this. 3, 2, done. Does anybody want to talk to me ever again? Oh my goodness. Oh. Right, make sure you stretch your glutes out. This one, either on the floor or standing, whichever you want to do, it's fine with me. Stretch it out, and I will see you next week for a dumbbell session.